think of Dave Ramsey? Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for watching, and if you are new here, please subscribe and hit that bell so that you know every time I make a video like this one. So Dave Ramsey, for those of you who don't know who he is, he's like a debt-free living guru, and there are a lot of things that he preaches that I subscribe to 100% because I want to be debt-free as well. But there are a few things that I feel like he's a little out of touch with. So the things that I subscribe to obviously are his baby steps. I do subscribe to having an emergency fund and also to getting rid of your debt, as well as building wealth. His first baby step is to build a baby emergency fund of $1,000 unless you make less than $20,000 a year, in which case you will save $500. For me, I don't agree with only saving $1,000 in an emergency fund. I feel like when emergencies happen, how do you know it's gonna cost less than $1,000? I drive around a hoopty. That car breaks down so much, and you know how much it costs when something breaks down? And who's to say that there's gonna only be one emergency while you have that emergency fund? Honestly, I don't feel safe unless I have at least 3 to 6 months of expenses saved up for an emergency, and I just can't subscribe to only having $1,000 to protect myself. That does not feel like cushion money to me. His second baby step is to radically get rid of your debt. So you're not going to go on vacations while you're doing this. You're not going to spend frivolously while doing this. That all sounds pretty reasonable, right? The only issue that I have with this baby step is that he feels like you should get a second job if you really want to get rid of your debt. Now, getting a second job, that is reasonable. You get those jobs if you want to get rid of your debt. I am all for multiple streams of income. But what I don't agree with that he always says on his show is you're going to be delivering pizzas and you're going to make $1,200, what did he say, a week delivering pizzas? Is that true? I don't know where he's getting this number $1,200 from. I think maybe back when he was a little bit younger, you were able to make that much money delivering pizzas, or maybe the money went further back when he was able to deliver pizzas. But nowadays, especially depending on where you live, delivering pizzas is not going to give you enough money to get rid of a substantial amount of debt. The third and final baby step that we're going to be talking about is building wealth. Now, I love the idea of building wealth, investing in the stock market or a 401k. I love everything to do with financial stability. So I agree that the third step should be building wealth, but he is just so strict with his guidelines. He doesn't feel like you should be building wealth at all. You should not be saving in your emergency fund or investing into the stock market or 401ks or ETFs or anything until you are 100% debt free, because he feels like, why save money if your debt is climbing too and your net worth is negative? And that is practical, right? There are people that I know who are in their 50s who still have debt. So you're telling me that they need to wait until their debt is all the way paid off, say it takes 10 years and they're 60. When are they going to retire? How are they supposed to start saving in the stock market when they are 60 and 63, or 5 years or less from being retirement age? I'm going to start building wealth once my high interest loans are paid off. Any loan that's over 5% is a bit of an issue for me. So all the loans that I have that are over that amount in interest, I'm going to get rid of those first, because I know that I can make more than 5% in the stock market at any given time. Those are the only things that I saw wrong with his first 3 baby steps. I just felt like some of the ideas were a little bit archaic with the times, and life just isn't that easy anymore. Now, in terms of all of his other philosophies, I love them, and I think he's a genius, and I subscribe to his ideas. I think actually it's helped me get rid of a lot of debt in my time. Just in terms of the emergency fund and, the second job being delivering pizzas, and not investing for my future until all of my debt is paid. Look, time is money and money is time, and I don't want to waste that much time not investing into my future. So I think Dave Ramsey is great. I think his philosophies are fantastic, and I think he's a genius for what he's created. There's actually one thing that really disturbs me about his views, and that's just his view on credit score. Now, I agree with the things that he says about a credit score, how, you know, it's a cycle, it traps you, it's just debt, and you don't want debt. Technically, the thing that I feel is a little bit problematic about his views on credit score is that he thinks you just shouldn't take part at all. Now, from a millionaire's perspective, I understand why you would say, who cares about a credit score? I can just buy this complex. I don't need to rent from it, right? But what about the vast majority of us who are not millionaires? You know what I'm saying? Without credit, we can't really get a home loan. We can't get a car. We can't have a place to live. I think if you're going to tell people that the credit score isn't important and to not subscribe to that, and, you know, he likes to boast about not having a credit score and how certain places won't rent to him. That's fine when you're a millionaire. So what do we do if places won't rent to us because our credit score is non-existent or bad? What do we do then? So just knowing what to do beyond that, that would be very helpful if he had a solution as to what we could do as non-millionaires to get around the whole needing credit in order to have a place to live. You know what I mean? Let me know what you guys think in the comments below, if you follow Dave Ramsey's budgeting, or if you think there's another debt-free person out there that you think more aligns with what you want for your future. And I'll be sure to be in those comments and talking about it right with you. Thank you so much for watching this video, and I will see you next week with another one.